Well, and it's ages and ages of all the years. People see it like, oh no, he's done it. So no, he's been training since he was like a young
Right.
kid. He
Yeah.
didn't, it took him overnight success, yeah, for that night, but all the years prior to that
Yeah. To it. Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
yeah. So, how are you feeling? Is
I'm
there,
I'm feeling good. I broke up a concrete patio this weekend, so I'm feeling
wow, holy moly, and those
Yeah.
are not for you.
no, like lifting concrete blocks.
Oh.
Yeah, me and the girl.
Wow, good for you guys. No, sore pain.
Oh, yeah, not pain. I mean, I definitely feel
Just
like I've been lifting
so
concrete.
maybe you want to do some like cardio legs or
I'm open. I feel good.
okay. Let's start off with like a little 2 minute cardio.
Okay.
And we'll just go no impact and just staying. Yep, we're gonna go 30 seconds. And we'll go, yeah, 30 seconds and just easing in to it. But yeah, I told Sally, and I was like, my heart and soul needed that little time with my daughter because it was like, and she got off early, which the odds of that in the military is not
Yeah.
happening. Like,
What does she do for the service?
military police.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go lunge claps, right to left. Yep. That's yep. All right. Well, concrete.
And forcing myself to eat breakfast is really hard.
So, have you tried like a smoothie? Like, so, right? People that don't.
I've done different things like I've like avocado toast this morning. I just had granola and yogurt.
Good.
But just sitting there like.
So you drink coffee in the morning? So I think adding, try this and I'll give you, now let's go in here. We're gonna go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need something back. Try like mixing oats, a little bit of protein powder, a banana or whatever fruit you have into a smoothie. Blend it, make sure it's blended so it's liquefied, not like chunky. But that is a good fulfillment. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
get all the nutrients.
yes, you can add it in there and don't have to cook it. Everything's raw. I do that with my wife, and now we're gonna go punch jacks, going back and forth. Just taking
It's
it.
like I can dance but doing this stuff like shakes my ass.
Oh,
And it seems so simple.
I can't dance. For our wedding, we went through all these classes, like the cha-cha-cha and tango. Yep.
In a wiener.
All these the waltz, and all of a sudden when I was in there, I was like, ah, so my backup, I started shadow boxing my wife on there during our wedding song, and I was like, I spent hours, weeks, months prepping, and it was like all of a sudden when it was all eyes on me, I was like, everything there, I tried to remember the steps. 5 seconds. Okay, good.
I don't know why I'm so lazy doing these.
Well, it's just, well, the way that I'm hitting it is I'm hitting your muscles, and it's not going on like hours. You can pace yourself on a treadmill. You can pace yourself hiking. But when I hit your heart rate with different body mechanics, your muscles are going in, so they're working a lot harder.
I feel like I'm like a
No,
give up too easy.
Nope, nope.
I'll work on it.
And this, and plus what you did on there, you won't feel the workout until like later on. Those muscles you did on concrete, that's not light work. It's not a workout. It is a workout, but it's not like this type of a workout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I have so many construction guys. Oh, I work out all the time. No, your body's conditioned to that. You can hold a log and a hammer and nail that.
I need to do more of this on my own.
So let's start. So this week, let's add like 3 minutes or 2 minutes. That way you go in there and just go 3 exercises and repeat them. And I'll send you like the punch jacks. That will give a good coordination, and then like jumping jacks, and then mountain climbers. And then just repeat those 3. So let's try this where we're gonna step and we're gonna swing, but don't let this touch your shoulder. And we're gonna come back. So we're gonna go 10 or 5. So we're gonna step like we're baseball swing, pivot with the hip, because I want your obliques, and then I want this to come out, but holding, so it's not touching here, or down here.
Straight out.
Yes. Yep, and then pivot, oh, excuse me, Now my allergies are back. It was nice to get the ocean breeze. And then when you come back, pivot with this foot.
Okay.
So when you step out, pivot in. Yes, there you go. And then just angle that foot out over here a little bit so it's straight. You're stepping out a little bit, so step past. There you go. Let's go 10. That's it. That's it. Good. There you go. I call this my Babe Ruth. I can't even talk.
Neither, I notice it in the morning, it
10.
hurts. And hold up.
And other side. Good job. He's going for golf down there or just vacation?
Interesting on this one.
Yep.
Yeah, just a guy's golf trip,
Oh.
so.
Yep. 3. Yeah, that's one person that a buddy of mine is like, yeah, Jimmy, you're gonna have to learn how to do golf. And I was like, I don't go on I was on miniature golf, but
My husband doesn't play seriously,
Oh.
he goes.
Sure.
Yeah, he doesn't take it, some of his friends take it more serious.
yeah. That's when I try to play cards and some people are like, gone home like, no, I don't wanna,
I'm just having fun.
yeah. I lost one. 10. Good job. Is that feeling okay?
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go with 10 of them. So what I want you to do is I want you to like hold down and stabilize right in here and just right to your legs. If you want to go back, actually, yeah, you can go back a little further. So you'll come back 1.
Okay.
So this is going to get the shoulders, the arms, the back, and the legs. And we'll just go 10 reps. And then you adjust. You want it harder, stepping back, easier. There you go. 1. Perfect. 2. Good. And keeping that posture, eyes looking up. That realigns the spine. 3. 4. Where's your daughter sore?
I haven't talked to her since then, but
So if she's not sore, you better say, hey, you were slacking. No.
it's funny because she's a tiny little thing too, I don't.
6. 4. Good job. Good. You feel that on the chest?
Yeah.
Or on the back?
Yeah, I'm top of my arms.
Perfect. Actually, we're just gonna go down here. And break these down here. Yeah, I had to make my own little adjustments, which is really
It's awesome though, it's great.
well, and that's the whole thing where you don't. I want people, like, I want you to be able to sustain and maintain, especially home workouts. The gym workouts are so easy because the weights are there, but this stuff you don't always have. And keeps me in the game in regards to getting creative to other workouts, stuff that you can do. So as you see, I just anchored those down and get all the twisties out. So now we're gonna get the front of the delts and the chest and the arms. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna kind of same thing, just squat to stabilize. So I want you to start out to the side and you're gonna come right to the side. It's okay that the bands hit your waist, but not so much that you're crossing your arms. So as soon as I'm going up, I'm gonna go 10. And pause right out to that side. Yep, and then if your hands are right there, and then you're just gonna come straight right there. 1. Perfect. And squeezing that chest. 2. Good job. Keep your back stabilizing. Good. Squatting down. That's good. Good job. No, that got it. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go in and work the legs and stabilize. So what I want you to do, either red or blue, you pick and choose. So you're gonna have this and the arch, keeping your foot up at the same time. And that's gonna be here. What I want you to do is take this in, kick back, 1, slide, but control it to kick back, 2. As long as it stays in the arch, if you do this once, it's gonna slide out. So it's gonna work your calves. Yep, perfect. And then, yep, and you're right, that foot, we're gonna go 10 times. There's 1, good. 2, excellent.
I feel them on this leg.
Yeah. 4. It's a 2-for-1 special. 5. There you go. On that one, stabilizing, working just as much because that's going. 6.
Yeah, I felt that more on the stable foot,
All
yeah.
right, well, we'll make up for it this time. Excellent. This one's gonna work. We're gonna go a little lighter where you're gonna hold, but what I want you to do is hold up. So your core is gonna be working the whole time, keeping your back flat, and your legs can be up higher, lower, but I want you to come all the way through 1. And so you're gonna go back 10 times. And once you're done on this one, flip around. Actually, yeah, do this way you won't have that tape on. There we go. And then you can adjust if you want it harder, go further out, easier, come closer up.
Sometimes myself for this.
Yep, and then the other arm's just gonna be out to the side, yep, arms up, so you can relax.
Keeping my back on.
Yep, so try to focus in everything here, using that core, and these feet can be tucked down, relax, yep, right in there, 2, and then try to go up towards my hand, there you go. So try to aim, there you go, 3, good. You feel how that's pulling with that core, your back, palm up.
I feel like I want to turn into an X.
Good. 7, that's it. 8. Good job. 9. 10. Excellent. Yep. It's your breakdancing days. No.
Right, yeah. Got that lady in the Olympics.
Yes. Good. Here's 1. Good. Yep. Keeping that back nice and flat. All positions. 4. Good job. 6. Good. 8. Perfect. Yeah. This one we're gonna go 5. And so you can be holding on to the little handles here. What I want you to do is I want you to tuck. I want you to round your back. 1, tuck, round the back. 2. So you're gonna work those lower abs and the stabilizers with those shoulders. Yeah. Let's do 3 on each side. So you're gonna tuck and yep, 1. Perfect.
And I'm alternating.
Yes, alternating. Is that okay on the wrist?
Yeah, no, it's.
Okay. There you go. 1, 2 more. That's it. 2, good. 1 more. 3, good job. And then on the side. Can't discriminate. We're gonna keep them even, but that thing's gonna be calling out righty. Good job. Okay. Now, the next one, we're gonna go another three, and all I want you to do is just go out and then tuck one. Staying out, I touch to the side, go to the other side, two. Right, side touch and then cross touch. There's one, good. Side touch, yep, and then cross touch. There's good. There's
Yep.
one, perfect. There's a lot of muscle going on. Two, good. Excellent. More on both sides. Good. Excellent work. Good job. Feel how that gives a
Yeah, I
lot
feel
of.
it. Yep.
Now we're gonna sit down. If you fall down, it's okay. It's not a fall, not a ways down. So you're gonna sit with your bottom on the top. And what I want you to do is clap underneath. Control that underneath. So we're gonna go 5. Boom.
Keep both of my feet
Yep.
off the ground.
Both of the feet are up and you're just gonna go underneath.
Come on, bum, balance.
So you can readjust and it's just slow and steady. Yep. Perfect. And it's leaning back. Good job. Clapping. There's one. Good. Good one. Good job. Two. Two. Excellent. Three. Three. You got two more. Good. Four.
Okay,
Four.
now I'm getting the hang of it.
Five. Five. Keep on going. You're doing great. Let's throw 10. 6. Good. 7. That was it. The initial.
Hurts.
9. One more. 10. Good job.
Yeah, took a
Good
bit to
work.
get the
Yeah.
balance though.
Oh, and that's where you feel how that's
Yeah.
working, and then also your lower back is
That's fine.
straightening out as well. So this one right here, what I want you to do is you're gonna go underneath where I just want you to like rest, but really focus in on lifting high, straight in there. So we're gonna go 10. Every 2 counts as 1. I'm gonna let Rosie out too.
Okay.
Have her count right there. Go for it. Yep, perfect. Nice straight legs. Every 2 counts as 1. Lower back and your glutes.
Yeah, and on my shoulders.
So your shoulders are probably pushing too much
Yeah,
on
okay.
on here. So now we'll make sure that we're gonna focus on it. We're gonna go without stabilizing, without this. So what I want you to do is I want you to imagine like you're gonna raise, actually no, you just rest. Here, I want you to raise both legs. 1, boom, 2, and 1 second pause. So instead of alternating, we'll go 10, where your arms, yep.
You're
Here's
back
a
in
good.
the day doing PYX.
Oh, man.
Superman, banana,
Oh,
Superman,
yeah,
banana.
yeah, those, I mean, those are great, but those workouts you can't sustain. I mean, it was very short for a young, like,
I'm showing you.
yeah, well, and it's like for that age, but people are trying to go in there and do that, and it's like, yeah, the extreme. I was like, no, like, it's for the younger crowd, but it's also like those injuries, they don't take
Right.
into, like right now, I did that too, and it was like, no, I couldn't do the P90X because it's too much dynamic, explosive movements. It's not controlled, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm,
So you're just here lifting, try to imagine. Yep, good, like that. 1. Yep, the higher the quads come up, perfect. 2. You put that on the glutes and lower back. 3, perfect. 4. We're gonna go to 10. 6, good job. Excellent. 2. Good. And now,
I just want,
yeah, you're like, oh, no. Well, I mean, what did you guys finish all the concrete, what you
Yeah.
guys needed to do?
Yeah.
Good job.
yeah, I guess the previous owners had a hot tub there, and so they had just Stacked
Oh,
like 2 layers of concrete blocks and then filled it in with concrete, so.
but that's still,
Sledgehammer lifting, yeah.
so what I want you to do is 1 foot down, 1 foot up. You're gonna, and have this, so you're not pushing this away, where I really want you to lift with your hip. As soon as you lift here, I want you to lift up and then come down. 1, rest, come up, lift as high as you can, stabilize. 2, yep, lift, kick. And so as long as the foot, yep, right on this side. So as soon as you both feet down, lift, now kick, hip 1. And then just, yep, resting down, we're gonna get 10, 2, good. 3, good job. 4, perfect. Uh, Good. 6. 8, excellent. 9, we feel that on the hamstring.
I knew.
Okay. Good, we had to make up for it since
Yep.
it was the other, like, yep, just like that. Good job. Yep, perfect placement.
Yeah, we kick you.
Oh, wouldn't be the first or probably not the last. That was one of the guys, oh, you're gonna come down this far? I was like, no, I'm coming down to cuddle with my granddaughter. And like,
Give you words of encouragement.
yeah, and I was all, I guide you with wisdom. I was all, there's something you guys will never ever experience right now. So, what do you mean? I was like, no, I'm 50 years old. You're only 25. So you don't even know what it's like to be 50. And I was all, till you come in there, there's a whole gambit of life lessons that you're gonna learn on your own, and you can learn from others, hopefully. Good job, last one. Perfect. That okay?
Yeah.
But you feel that all
Yeah.
on that. And so if you did this on the chair, it would be the same thing.
Okay.
A little high or
Yeah.
stairs or just some books or a little ball or something that's
Okay.
unstable. That's really, really good. Okay, so how's the arms? So now what I want you to do is I want you to, like, we're gonna cross. We'll go with where you're gonna stabilize where this is down, stretching up. So as soon as I'm down, I'm stretching and I'm gonna pull right towards my chest. Stabilize with your hand on your kneecap. And we're gonna go 10. Boom. 10 on one side and then 10 on the other side. When you pull, kind of pull and rotate like you're pulling the lawnmower. Your husband told me to check and make sure you got the lawnmower.
Lawnmower starts easy.
Oh, okay.
Weed eater,
Oh,
you never start the weed eater.
and so this might be a little straight, so if you staggered that stance, there you go. So this one, and then I want you to pull, yep, 1, perfect. And then focus in on right in here, this whole area. 3, good job. 4, good resistance. As the black and big green band's eyeballing you. 5.
Yeah.
Hey, we missed out. You haven't met me yet. No.
Let them talk.
Yeah. 6, good job, Helen. 7. 8, there you go. Strong wrist, so we keep it there. You go. Try to keep this, keep on going, and I'm gonna guide that. There you go. That way it doesn't dorsiflex. You keep that, yes. Last one. There it is, 10. Because when we start going weaker, this will kind of compensate, but I want everything straight. 1, 2, 3.
Am I supposed to start out here or here?
No, right wherever it's comfortable. Because what I want you to do is as you're going here, you see how this is rotating the shoulder and then it's coming back. Good. 6, good job. 7, 8, excellent. Keep that wrist strong. 9, 10, good job. And so this is going to work your lower back and your shoulders. And so as we're going here, and your legs. I want you to like stay, so this is almost, if I stay upright, it's gonna be back, and I want you to stay in a squat. I wanna work the quads, back and shoulders, so now I want you to press up. So as I press up, that stabilizes, is making your back work strong, so you go slow and steady. Don't let the bands touch, but you're gonna work your legs and your shoulders.
Yeah.
We're gonna go 10, if you need it easier, come back. You want more of one workout, you want more of the legs, squat lower, you want more of the shoulders. Yep, and then staying right in there, so your back is nice and strong and you're pressing straight up, excellent, 1. That's it, good, and then don't let those bands touch, there you go. So as that comes back, I'm gonna guide your arms back here, there you go, that's it. 3, good. 4, excellent, we're going 10. 5. 6. 7, 3 more. Good job. 9, 10, good work. Got it. So that
Yeah.
almost,
Yeah, that feels good,
yeah, so,
but I noticed the last couple I started to get a little more.
yeah. But you feel how your back had to
Yeah.
go in there. So if we make exercises that have to stabilize your back, that's, you're not even, think, oh, I'm doing all these things. No, it's gonna be way more stronger. So imagine like, I want this to stretch out your shoulders as far as you can. And then you're gonna do a reverse curl. Keep your elbows up, curl right to your waistline. As I come back, 1, 2. And if you want it harder, curl up to your chest. But right in here, I want that tension. But don't come back where it's so loose. The other is slack line in the in the button. Thank you.
Yeah.
Promise I didn't have nothing to drink. No, but as I'm going here, I'm going to almost be and then pause. And there's so a slight bend with those legs. Yep,
Sorry,
and
yeah.
just, yeah, just, yep, and you, oh, no, oh, you'll, man, you know what was, then, there's, there you go. I have stories that you would be like, especially construction guys, when we would come in after work, sweaty dirt, and then I remember when I was showing the grappling, and I just remember sweat just got into my mouth, and I about gagged, I was like, I was like, oh, man, it's just the dust and whatever else he had in there, it was just the worst feeling, because and then he was just dripping, and his nickname was Dirty Mike, and he lived up to it, and I was like, dude, it is like, he would come in, I was like, please rinse off, good job, yep, so try to keep those elbows back 2 more, right there, that's it. And last one, and oh, flip. So step back, now go 1 minute right there. That's what, there you go. So when that's in there, instead of arching just to stay there,
Move back.
move back. That way with the bands, that's the best thing that you can do.
Okay.
So when it was hard and you couldn't get it, and then you're
Just
gonna
stop
go
a
in here,
little bit.
then yep,
Okay.
adjust and then get that rep on that one. Okay. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna have this palm up and you're gonna work the back side of your arm. So you're only gonna go 1 arm. And I want you to come down, and it's gonna work the side of your delts.
These
2,
guys are firing.
are they? So
Yeah.
now we're gonna reverse it. This one and this arm is gonna be in here. We're gonna go 10.
Can you show me one more time? I wasn't
Yep.
paying attention. I was.
You're feeling the vibes. You're like, yep. So if I want it harder, I step out. But you see how this is inch
And I'm just.
right here
Okay.
towards my arm. So even if I have to pinch this, instead of swinging it and then see how it goes away,
Yeah.
pinch this, hold this here, and come back 1, 2. If you need, yeah, right above your elbow. So hold, and then the same thing. You want more resistance, step further, less resistance, step back. Yep, so holding this arm, there's 1. Yep. 2, good. That's it. 3. Perfect. 4. Good job. 6. That's it. 7. Yep. Just keeping that right on the body. 8. Feel that here and here. 9. Good job. 10. Way to make that connection, that mind and body. pure
It's nice to
focus.
have just rest there, isn't it?
Yeah,
And I don't have to,
yep, well, that's good, yeah, right. That's it, one, good. Little pause there, you do a 5. 6. We go to. Now we're gonna do a little different cardio. What I want you to do is I want you to stay low because you've been working out, but just go into a circle. But I really want you to twist your body. So my chest is gonna point towards, yep. Is my shoulders are towards that side. So I'm gonna go 10, boom. Right on that side, and I want you to squat to get those obliques, to get this little rotation. We're gonna get some core. So if I'm here, we go here, turn the shoulders. There's 1. Excellent. 2, 3, good job. 4, 2, 9, 10. Perfect. Then we can go the other way. 1, yep. Shoulders squared, bending at those obliques. 3, good job. 4, 8, 2, 1. Good. How's that feeling?
no, it's good.
Loosening up. So now we're gonna go in with a little shoulders. We're gonna go 20 seconds, 3 different exercises. We're gonna go 2 minutes. So we're gonna hold this out 20 seconds. See what I'm doing with my feet. I want you to pivot. I want you to engage your core. Don't lift with your shoulders. Let this stay below like your waistline. I want this like just speed. And then the same thing when I'm going here, I want you to stay below your waistline. I want you to squeeze your glutes 20 seconds on the right, 20 seconds on the left. And we're going to repeat that for 1 minute. So the first 2, and I'll do it even. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Yep. And just let it stay below your chest line. Pivoting, rotating good. Tell your husband this is a golf technique that he can practice. No. Good job. 5 seconds. Then we're going to go right arm swings. 3, 2, 1. Right arm. Yep. And it's squeezing those glutes as you come up and give a little arch on your back. There you go. Hips are going in. 10 seconds. Good job. Less arms. Just allow your hips and legs to be swinging. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Good job. Excellent, excellent. 14 seconds. Good job. Way to keep that arm independent. And we go back to the side in 7 seconds. Squeezing those glutes. Focusing on that. 3, 2, 1. Last minute right here. Good job. And try to pivot. Good. That's it. That's it. Good work. Got it. You got it. 5 seconds. Then we're going to go back to right arm. Good job. 3, 2, 1. And right arm. Good job. And just keeping that below your chest. Perfect. And then give me a little arch on your back. There you go. So you can kind of mix that lower back and those hips squeezing, those glutes. 5 seconds left. Another little cardio. And left arm. Good. That's it. Good arch. Yep. Feel that on your lower back. Feel that on your glutes. Squeezing. 10, 7 seconds. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. So that was a 2-minute cardio. Good job. So this, as we're going here, I think mixing them up into like 5 and doing the sets like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and then go 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and then you broke it down into a 10-minute cardio. You don't have to do it all at once, you know what I mean? But it's like, oh, 3 exercises, now I'm going down to another 3, but condensing that in there. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go all body weight. So you're gonna go 4. You're gonna hop forward, back, side, side, forward, back, side, side. And that's 5 times. So if you need me, use me as balance. So all 5, all
Forward,
4,
back, side, side.
side, yep. Forward, back, side, side. We're gonna go 5 times. There's 1. Back, side, side, 2. Forward, back, side, side, 3. Good
Side,
job.
side, side.
Yep, that's extra. 4, 1 more. Good, 5. So next time you see hopscotch, you better own that. No,
Rocket.
yep. Roll it back, side, side. Good.
Oh, that was
Okay.
just balance.
That's all right, yep, it's all. It's 2, good job,
This one, I'm more wobbly.
doing great, 3. 4, 1 more. Just a different muscle we haven't worked on yet, but now you've been exposed to that. 5.
Okay, that's an easy practice one.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, and so that one, doing that barefoot, but on a padded surface, or you should even go up on shoes, but I just want you to get used to going barefoot because the shoes are gonna. You have a little bit more support, but like you did it right there, you didn't go way over here. And on one side, it's stabilizing, but we gotta challenge that because I want your ankle to be supported because you're probably gonna be hiking. That's, so I'm thinking of what are the workouts you're doing that. Well, the heights are not smooth, not yet, but it's rocky. So if we don't train those ankles, it's gonna be really, really hard. So now we're gonna go into stabilizing. We're gonna go 5 circles, keeping you balanced the whole time. And we're gonna have 5 exercises 5 times, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. 1, 2, good. Use me, keeping that leg up. 4, 5, other direction. 1, good. 2, there you go. 3, 4, 5, now 5 forward. 1, good. 2, 3, keeping that leg up. 4, and then we're going 5 backwards. 1, good. Good job. 2, excellent. 3, focus on that arch, feet flat on the ground. 4, 5, now 5 sideways. Oh, no touch, we gotta start over.
Yeah.
No, 2, good. 3, good. 4, good job. 5.
Oh, I can feel it tons
Yep.
right here.
So before you're hiking, just to warm up that, like get next to a tree, just going in, because now your ankles and your tendons are warmed up more than
Yeah.
just going cold. 5 circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, other direction. Oh, I saw that toe touch.
Yep.
2, no, 2, good. 3, excellent. 4, and I'm here if you need like 5. And 5, right, 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 5 back. 1, 2, 3, good job. Excellent. 4, 1 more. 5, now 5 sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good job. Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's wild.
that works everything,
Yeah.
all your little stabilizers. Okay, so now we're gonna go. You need water, or you okay?
I'm good. Caught my breath. I'm trying to breathe.
Yes. Well, and this is stuff that, like I said, I want you to, I'm, I'm thinking of how your lifestyle is, like, what do you want to do? You want hiking, outdoors, low impact, but getting to still, but you need muscle endurance, you need stabilize, you need all those factors to cross over to your lifestyle. Not the other way around. So many people are like, oh, you gotta go to the gym, I want you to get stronger. Well, you're gonna get stronger and so much more of this. This is way harder. There's no machine that can do what we just did there. You know what I mean? That type of burn. So this is gonna be another type of burn. You can adjust this how far you want. So you're gonna go 5 times. So you're gonna hop in, touch, down to the side, touch into the middle. Up, bend, and touch, up, down. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go all the way through. We're gonna go 5, we'll go 6 times forward. And then 6 back. So we're gonna get a little plyo metric where you're gonna feel this on your legs, stretching in. Yeah. And then you let me know. And then when we come back, you're just gonna go forward and back this.
So I'm hopping, touching, hopping, touching.
Yep, every 2 you're gonna touch into 1. So once I get in here, I'm touching, touching,
Okay.
touching, touching before I jump to the next one. We're just gonna do that 1 time. Touch, and then, yes, there you go. Touch, touch. Now try to get your palms to touch. There you go. That gets a deeper stretch. Good job. Yep. Excellent. There you go. Good job. And then come back 1 more time. Good distance. Feel that?
Yeah,
on the
I
legs?
do.
So you feel how this
Such
is
a
cardio?
simple thing, but it does. Yes, I.
Good job. Excellent. Good work. Good job, Helen. That's it. Way to stick it. It was in there.
Yes.
You got it. You're doing great, girl. Good job. Okay, so now we're gonna go 1 more. Right leg, or left leg, right leg. You're gonna keep balance. So now I want this forward. And I want you to feel your ankle to push off and land, stabilize. Push off, land, stabilize. Don't rush through it so fast. So when I'm going here, I'm stabilizing, I'm stabilizing, I'm stabilizing on the ankle, but I want you to feel like that little arch. 1 leg down, 1 leg back. So right leg, sorry.
No, that's all right.
I've been punched too many times. There you go. Stabilize it. If you need me, use me for balance. There you go. That's it. Good job. Then driving off that ankle, off that ball, that foot. Good. 1 more. You got it, girl. Good work. Good job. Yep. Evening, right here. Good. That's it. Pushing off that ball of that foot. Good. Good job.
Sorry, that one, I
Nope.
didn't stabilize.
That's okay. But you see, as opposed to just going fast, well, that keeps that momentum. Well, it's harder to make those muscles work. Okay, now we're gonna do a brain gate. So we're gonna go 2 feet in, 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out. Down and back. Perfect. One more time. Good. So this one, we're gonna only gonna go 3. Because your shoulders, everything's been worked out, triceps. So this is gonna go, you're gonna keep your legs on the outside. And I want you to straddle the whole time. You're gonna go 3 forward, 3 back. So you're gonna start here, 2 hands in, 2 hands out, 2 hands in, 2 hands out, 2 hands in, 2 hands out. And then I'm gonna come back. Only 3. Good job. Now going backwards. Yep.
Right,
Nope. So going backwards.
oh, backwards.
Yep. There you go. Just getting that. We're gonna go 1 more time. Good job. Good job. That's it. Now come on. Yep. And move backwards. Perfect. Good job. Good job. How'd that feel?
It feels confusing, but okay.
Confusing? But the brain, so this is going here, now I'm getting your heart to work below, I'm head challenging it to make it flow, like in a whole nother level. Oh, we're gonna hold these two. And we're gonna go, yep, so you're gonna go off to the side. And just keeping going in 20 seconds, yep. This will get those stabilizers, you know what I mean? If you have rope, you can do this too, just by swinging that rope. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Now the other direction. Let that one stop. Yes, there you go.
Thank you.
Nope, nope. Oh, wait. Yep, good job. 20 seconds. So yeah, you probably have some rings out there for stables or with your horses. Good job. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good job. You're like, it's coming. Good work. But simple little ordeals. Now we're gonna go through a little bit more. 4. You need water? You okay?
I'm good right now, actually.
Alright. That was like my time to put those away. Okay. So this is what I want you to do is I want hands up and I want you to go stretching and then coming back 5 on one side, keeping those legs bent. And it's okay that your hip comes. There you go. Makes you feel like a little free adjustment too. Good. 2, 5 on one side. Those obliques. 4 more. 5 more. 2.
On the side more.
Yep, good. And that's where, like on nails,
Right.
obliques. Yep, sure. 1 more. 5. Okay. So now we're gonna hold one leg up, so you're gonna kind of feel a little bit of a stretch. We're gonna go down, coming up 1. Down, coming up. Yep.
Sideways or?
Yes, yep, now the other side, yep. There's 1, getting 5, perfect. 2, good job. 3. 1 more, 1. 5, perfect. Okay, now we're gonna see our toes. I want you to stretch up 1, going right into kind of going up 5. Yep. Reaching for your toes. There you go. 2. Good. 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So now we're gonna go right arm out, right leg across, left leg. Feel that stretch on that hip, right? Hand will come behind the head. And what I want you to do is I want you to crunch and go to that side, but don't let this come all the way back. We're gonna go 5. 1. As soon as our back touches, back up. 2. There you go. 3. It's okay on your neck. 4. Yep. And like to push this out as that comes out. 5. Good. That other side. Yep. And so keeping that knee pointing towards that opposite wall. There's 1. Good. 2. 3. Side. We're gonna go 5 leg lifts, both legs up. So we're going up 1. Good. 2. Good. 3. 4. 1 more. 5. Now bring both legs in, coming up to the pump. 1. And then come back down. There you go. Come back up. 2. Good. 3. And then hand up in the air. 4. Good. 5. Good job. The other side. Don't forget to breathe. See,
And I forget what
this is just both legs straight raises. Yep, keeping those legs together. 2. There you go. 3, really isolating those obliques. Feel that right on the side. 4, 5. Now bring those knees to your chest.
Oh, man.
And as this comes up, try to lift this elbow up. Yep, this hand will stay flat. There you go. 2, good. Tuck it in. 3, bring it to your chest. 4, 5, good job. And now the favorite one, dead bug. So I want the head to be on the ground. And we're gonna go 10. Yep. And how's your back feeling so far?
And you feel tight, but it's okay. Doesn't hurt.
Okay, we'll go through like a foam rolling out too. So remember, right arm, left leg. Yep. And then if anything hurts, just don't go down with your leg as far. There's 1. Good, we're gonna get 10. Good, got that one. 2. Job. 3. Work. 9, last one. Good job. Okay, this one. 5, and then we'll stretch out. So this one's gonna go, we're gonna go down, we're gonna stay down on the ground.
Okay.
But what I want you to do is I want you to come all the way up. So you're gonna do it in 3 stages. Stage 1, I'm pushing. Stage 2, I come all the way up. I'm gonna come back, or 2 stages. I let my shoulder, armpit come down, and then my shoulders come down. So if I'm here on this side, crunch, see how my shoulders up, hands down on the ground. And then I want to come up. It could be down on this way. And as you come back up, get this side. So only my shoulder touches, and then that comes down. So 2 stages. So we're gonna keep this straight arm, and then rest this. So the kettlebell rests on your wrist. And so don't allow this to dorsiflex. So yep, imagine your knuckles are punching the ceiling. We're gonna go 5 on one side, 5 on the other way. Yeah. Yep, and then strong, yeah, see how that's strong wrist? This arm out to the side. Yep. No, the other way.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, now go all the way high and then crunch up. Yep, use that hand, perfect. And then come down. Now come back. 1, that's it. Go here, yes. 2, good. That's it, turning. That's it. 3, 2 more. Way to keep that wrist nice and straight. Good job. 4, 1 more. And 5, good.
Face.
Yes, yep. And then arm out to the side, roll over to that side, still keeping this as straight. Now pressing up, there you go, 1, and then just keeping that over the forehead, yep. As that comes up, now go right there, you go, 2, perfect. 3, good job. 4, 1 more. Good work. Feel how that kind of.
Yeah, that was not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, well, we got the other one's eyeballing, so.
Yeah,
No,
mine's-
good
How big
job.
is the big black one? Is it like 50 pounds?
Yeah, it goes, there's a 35 and a 50. Yeah, that one's 50, 35.
Yeah.
And we're like, I need the 70. I was like, no, this isn't my form, everything. When you go heavier, you gotta make sure that your form is on point. Cause if not, you're gonna be hurting a lot. You know what I mean? Like one side. So let's roll out the quads, the IT bands. And so as we're going down, you can roll out both legs just right toward your waistline to your top of your kneecaps. And then, yep. And just rolling out 5 on each. Boom. And if you point your toes in or out, wherever that's gonna hit those quads, a little different. Good job. Now, on the IT band. So easier, closer to this, harder is just having your leg out. So, yep, and just going back. And you try to get more on that side. Yep, there you go. The facial expression still. So if it hurts, try to breathe through the hurt. Two more, just don't go as further. You're like, I'm not breathing, it hurts. So that's really, really, really tight right in there. And it's supposed to be, everybody's IT bands are tight because it's a muscle we don't stretch out or work. So, yep, even if you just stay there instead of rolling it out. Good. Two more. Yep. Yeah, when people are going in there after hard training and they get leg kicks, I was like, you gotta stretch it out. This is the worst. I was like, because it's gonna, if you don't, the muscles are super tight. There you go. Good job.
Is that typically your more dominant side is tighter?
Yeah, or you can also straighten this leg down, go out. So whenever your tolerance is gonna be on that side, you know what I mean? Like, so you can not, you don't want it to make you, it's gonna hurt, feel good. I mean, it's gonna, it hurts. There's no other way. But it's like, okay, it's stretching, breathing through that. Not gonna get there. Knee pits to the top of your butt cheeks, so to speak. Yeah, and just, yep, and then stretch out with your shoulders. So then I can roll back, let your butt touch on the ground, and then I'm just gonna go forward. Yep. Good job. Yep. Three. And my daughter, she works on the now on the plane, and there was a person that had a threat. They're, yeah, no, oh, his luggage wouldn't fit on the overhead, it was too big.
Having tantrum?
Yeah, well, and he's like, yeah, no, man, if you're there and bring a bomb, and I was like, dude, you don't say, like, you don't say any of that, like. And so they escorted him out, all the flights were delayed and it backed up because they had to do a research. Yeah, and I could see, even then, it's like, well, that's why you check it in, and it's not a big deal, but it was like, okay, well, check it in, like, they had to check my luggage, I was like, okay, well.
Yeah,
That's the rules of the game. I wanna fly home. I'm gonna wanna
Right.
fly home. Good
yeah,
job.
I always think it's interesting too when people take their, I mean, it's frustrating traveling on the flight attendants or the person at the checkout counter. It's like, you have nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
you're just there dealing with all the crap too.
yeah, good job. How do you feel?
I feel good.
That was a good workout.
Yeah, thank you.
So just,
Okay, my focus is on cardio when
Yep.
I'm by myself.
and that's just like 3 or even 2 minutes.
Okay.
If you just go, so 2 minutes, you can break down like body weight, cardio. Okay, hey, I'm just gonna go like 20 seconds on one side.
Okay.
Boom, 20 seconds on the other. And then I'm gonna go 20 seconds. That way it still gets a little bit of crunching. And then if you want 20 seconds going into jumping jacks, okay, jogging in place.
Just
Okay.
changing it up.
Or coming down, not a full burpee, like a half burpee, where I come up and then I touch instead of going all the way down. So you don't have to go all the way down just yet, but ease it in so we have stepping stones as opposed to like, oh, I can't do that. And just go 2 minutes. You don't need hours upon hours. It's funny because when I train with the kids, I don't do any cardio. I don't run. I can't run. I got plantar fasciitis and it like
Yeah,
triggers it. And I'm
yeah.
like, nope, I'm done running. But when I can do these type of workouts, it's the same. It's
Yeah, it's
more
yeah.
beneficial and all of
Thank
that.
you. And I'm gonna be out of town